and in this part of the Sculpto video introduction, we are going to talk about the magnetic build plate. The magnetic build plate is a lovely invention. It has a zero flexibility bottom, which means it's nice and flat, and then it has these magnetic sheets. It has a very flexible one and a low flexibility one. This one is supposedly for like high detail prints or advanced prints, larger prints. Personally, I don't use it much because the other one works fine for me, and I feel like it's easier to put on the build plate and easier to get prints off. Yeah, but you know, perhaps this is for you. I have a video for how to put this on appropriately and without hurting your fingers. There will be a link for that video. And one of the most important things about the magnetic build plate is you can misalign the top, which means you can't turn it around. So with the magnetic build plate, when you think you have the cover on, always give it 2 twirls. Because if you misalign it, I will see if I can just get just the right amount of misalignment here, then you can see, oh yeah, that turns until it gets to there, and then it's stuck. Depending on exactly how much you misalign it, it can actually start printing and it'll go okay, perhaps for a while, but then perhaps not at all. So I usually just look between the first bar here and the plate, and I look at the difference, and if it's not too much, then I'm happy with it. I mean, if it has any resistance at all, redo it. So, as I said, this is non-flexible, which also means there's really no need to use a raft. It is just a waste of filament and time. I recommend printing without the raft because, well, I'm an impatient person and the raft takes time, it takes filament, and it takes time to take it back off. So I recommend printing without a raft unless you have something where it's necessary. This could be if you have something that needs support outside of the print itself, then, you know, raft might be fine. Just, I don't bother with them. As I said, this is flat, so hopefully it should all be even. If you find it's not even, you might want to check the magnetic holes or the bottom of the magnets, because these babies can pick up things. So if you find that when you're doing your set calibration, that when you turn it to check about, you know, the whole plate, if you find that it's sort of crooked, like this, then you probably have something in one of the holes. And if you find that perhaps one of your magnets is like shorter than one of the others, you can try to put something in between on a more permanent basis to have it stay there to make it all stable. This is the Sculpto Plus, which came with a flexible build plate originally. I have a mark here for 1, and then I numbered my magnets. This hopefully shouldn't be necessary with the new build plates, but you know, if you have an issue, take inspiration. When you put on the build plate, I literally just rotate it till it fits. But if you're finding you can't turn it, then you know, the motor can, because the machine turns it, it can lock. Simply turn the machine off and on again. It should release whenever you're done doing things, but sometimes it stays locked. Turn the machine off, turn it on again. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. The thing about the magnetic build plate is you can also get stuff caught between the magnetic sheet and the magnet. So you'll want to check this every time you put the sheet on. Just run your hand over the magnet to make sure that there's nothing stuck there. The same with the subside of the magnetic sheet. Just, you know, visual inspection, make sure there's nothing there, because if something's stuck under there, you will get sort of a lump, and that can fuck up the first layer of your print. So check that. think that's it for the magnetic build.